Just a little less tolerable out there. Northbound traffic on I-25, a little bit slow there north of the Motor City curve from our American Furniture Warehouse camera. To be expected, we're 10 minutes till 5, give or take. And you'll notice high pressure still dominant across the southwest. That's going to continue to keep us above average in terms of our temperatures. Look at this trough that is draped across the Gulf of Mexico, back across the eastern 2/3 of the country. That is going to be the providing focus, steering two, not one, two tropical systems into the central Gulf Coast nearly at the same time in about the next 4 to 5 days. Can you believe it? So plenty of moisture for some of those locations, but unfortunately for us here in Colorado, minimal chances for rain for the next few days, and very hot, and those hazy skies will continue. Around that area of high pressure, it's pulling in some drier air. You'll notice the black and the oranges showing up back across parts of the Intermountain West. That is all dry air. We've got a little bit of moisture that's firing off some showers and storms across northeastern New Mexico, but that is about it. And to make matters just a little bit worse, we're contending with some pretty hazy skies because of those wildfires that are burning I-70 and areas north. So that north wind kind of pulling down some of those smoke particles across parts of the high country. And we even have ongoing fires across parts of Wyoming and the high plains that are also contributing factors that those winds are kind of pulling down some of those smoke particles as well. It's actually a little bit worse in the Denver metro area than it is here, believe it or not. We improved just a little bit overnight tonight, but as fast as we improve is going to be as fast as the smoke is going to return. Notice this, as we move through tomorrow morning, northwest winds will bring the smoke from the Williams Fork fire back across parts of Tiller County. So Tiller County will actually be a little bit worse tomorrow, but look at the yellows that are going to come into play here across parts of I-25, El Paso County up into the Denver metro area, and also the Palmer Divide, where we're going to see smoke just a little bit worse tomorrow. So it is going to be worse for most locations across the Front Range before it gets a little bit better. It does look to improve just a little bit on Sunday. A return to east wind will kind of push a lot of the smoke back towards the high country. Sorry for folks into the high country, but it looks like it will start to help to flush out some of the stagnant smoke across the Front Range for parts of Colorado Springs and Pueblo on Sunday. Saturday, though, still hot and hazy skies across the area. Rain chances are extremely limited. I think most of our thunderstorms are going to be high-based, and what we mean by that is moisture's not going to reach the ground because they're going to form so high above the surface. And it's going to have a long way to travel. We're going to have very dry air at the surface, but lightning strikes will reach the surface. So that could mean, unfortunately, the ignition of new fires this week with dry thunderstorms. I know it's kind of a misnomer saying that, but it's something that people can, relate to a little bit better. They've heard that term a little bit more than maybe just Virga or saying something else that kind of relates to the science. Sunday, east winds return across the area. It's still going to be very warm and still a little bit hazy, but not quite as bad on Sunday. So some mild improvements across the area. Rain chances will stay across the high country. Again, high base thunderstorms will be possible. So if you're going to be out and about hiking, camping, anything of that nature, please just be mindful that thunderstorms and lightning strikes will still be prevalent, especially for those elevations above tree line. So please make sure you use that general rule of thumb here in Colorado that we have to use, which is be off those mountaintops and back below tree line at least by 11 a.m. in the morning if you're going to be summiting mountains this weekend. Mostly dry, a few mountain storms on Sunday. Otherwise, smoky skies and unseasonably hot conditions continue through the weekend. But look into next week. Here's something, maybe some relief here. Some of the tropical moisture streaming in across the Gulf Coast region. Monday, Tuesday, we may pick up on some of that. By Thursday, as a cold front sweeps through, increase in moisture from the east. That'll help to fuel some of these storms. So we could be talking about a nice change in the forecast late next week, and certainly a little bit of a cool down. Don't get too excited. When we say cool down, we mean low 90s for parts of Pueblo, but returning temperatures to a little closer to seasonal for this time of year, I'm certain most people won't be grumbling about. Canyon City, temperature steady in the 90s for the next few days. Hot and hazy for Colorado Springs tomorrow. Mostly dry chances for the weekend, but better rain chances into late next week. Back to you guys.
Look forward to that, Mary. Thanks. Don't forget, we still want to see those mask photos, and today's photo goes with a very special birthday shout out.
Shayna says she's going out for a nice birthday dinner tomorrow.